Hello again. I said last week that I thought that Alex Belfield's decision not to offer any evidence at all during his trial for harassment and stalking was a high-risk strategy, and so it has proved. The fact is that juries often assume that somebody who refuses to enter the witness box so that he may be asked questions has something to hide. This may be unfair, but it's simply how people's minds tend to work in such situations. I have to say that whenever I'm reading a court case and I see that the defendant refuses to enter the witness box, I always assume that he or she is guilty. I have no idea why Belfield chose not to engage a lawyer, nor why he thought it wise to adopt the strategy which he did. But I don't think it would have made much difference, really. An awful lot of people seeing the evidence against him would have been gasping in disbelief, and despite all the talk about a BBC conspiracy upon which his whole career since lockdown has been based, there was no evidence really of such a thing. I rather suspect that it has been dawning on Alex Belfield over the last few days that this is coming, that he is going to be convicted, because I've noticed some really weird stuff from him with a lot more swearing and much more manic behaviour than usual. He has also been denouncing journalists in no uncertain terms, which, since a key plank of his defence was that he was actually a journalist, has been pretty funny. You see, there's a difference between falling out with people on the internet, which certainly happens to me from time to time, and stalking. For instance, I suppose that if somebody really overstepped the mark in what they were saying about me, I might conceivably threaten to sue that person for defamation. It's very unlikely. I can't imagine the circumstances it would happen. But I suppose, yes, it's possible, and that would be quite a proper thing to do. The only thing is, Alex Belfield has never sued anybody for anything. He's never actually taken legal action. What he's done is things like threaten to sue somebody and see if he can bankrupt them and make them lose their home. And then when that doesn't work, he's rung up some guy's elderly mum, told her what he's planning to do, recorded the message and played it on YouTube. I'm guessing that if I did such a thing on here, then even my greatest fans would soon realise that I'd gone a bit far. I don't think this will really affect free speech in this country, but it might have implications for pestering people too often by email or making videos about them. Really, being acquitted of 4 of the charges is a good result for Alex Belfield. One thing which I do find a bit puzzling is that he claims in his latest video, to which I give a link in the description to this one, that he has spent over £300,000 on this case. Since he has defended himself and not paid for a barrister, I'm not at all sure how that can be possible.